let's talk about enjoyment and attachment. And more specifically, our attachment to materials. See, if I'm attached to materials, this computer, this camera, this microphone, my home, any other thing that, like my car, any other things, if I become attached to it, I can't really enjoy it. Because I'm always trying to make it permanent. I'm always trying to hold on to it. And I delude myself in thinking that I can hold on to this forever, that it's going to be permanent. And anything that I'm attached to, you can say anything that I'm holding on to, well, now it's hard to enjoy things when I'm afraid to lose it. Because anything that I'm holding on to, my mind sees that as I've gained something, right? I've gained this computer. It's a gain to me. I'm holding on to it. And anything that I'm holding on to it, there's always a fear of it becoming lost, a fear of loss, right? If I have gained something, there's always going to be a fear of loss. And I can't truly enjoy something if I'm always got this kind of in the background, this fear of losing it, which then makes me hold on to it even more and want me to really secure it. But we have to look at how silly this is because nothing in life is permanent. But me trying to hold on to something, preserve it, right? It's just not reality. Everything is coming and going. It's like water's coming out of the faucet. I'm trying to hold on to that water. Let me just hold on to it, right? As it's coming down, right? Let me just hold on. You can't. It's always changing. It's always flowing. Life is just like that. It's always flowing. It's always change. The only constant is change. So the idea of trying to hold on to something and see it as a gain and trying to possess it, there's always going to be this fear of, but what if I lose it? Right? It's this fear of losing it. You hold on to it tighter, right? And there's this insecurity, right? It's not so, when things don't feel so secure, like I really have it, it starts feeling like it's kind of insecure. It's kind of getting away from me. So then I want to try and hold on to it longer, and I want to fight. And I'm now dealing with a lot of stress. I feel like I'm overstretching just to hold on to it. But like I said, it's naturally life, everything is coming and going. So if this is really seen, and there's a true understanding that this truth of impermanence is really seen, then now you can simply enjoy the coming and going with no attachment. And that's when you can actually enjoy something. And there's an enjoyment without any fear. That you're just simply, you can enjoy it, knowing that this thing is not going to last forever. This thing's not going to last forever, right? So there's no stress. Anything that's built is going to break. It's going to break down. Nothing lasts forever, right? We're talking about materials. The same thing can be applied to relationships, right? Nothing lasts forever. There's no relationship that's going to last forever, right? So it's this holding on that creates a lot of stress. creates a lot of bondage, creates fear, right? Where how can you actually enjoy something when there's this stress always in the background? How can you enjoy something when there's this fear always in the background? How can you enjoy something when there's this a lot of effort that's needed to just hold on to it? You can't. You can't. You enjoy things, right? When there's this non-attachment to it. You're not so attached. That's when you can actually fully enjoy something. You can fully enjoy something, knowing totally that it's an experience that's going to come and go. It's this material. It's going to break down. It's going to get stolen. It's going to break one day, right? That's just the nature, because you understand the nature of life is change. Everything's changing. So you're not trying to mentally delude yourself and thinking that you can actually have something forever. But be aware of that, how people say, oh, this is my forever home. This is my forever girlfriend. This is my whatever it is. I want this forever, right? We're in this constant preservation because we're constantly thinking that we can make something permanent. Nothing is permanent. The only thing permanent is your true nature. We're not talking about that in this video. But that discovery of your true nature, the one that is permanent, then you're grounded. You're rooted in your true nature, which is permanent. And now you can just simply watch everything come and go. And you simply enjoy this, and knowing that something else is going to come after, knowing that something else is going to come after that. You enjoy this, and you kind of know when you're enjoying it, and then there's just no attachment, right? You never actually held on to it. There's just enjoying it, and it's coming and going, right? It's just, it doesn't mean that you're, by saying not attached, it doesn't mean that you're not involved. You can actually be more involved when you're not attached to things, because you can totally put 100% of yourself into it. When you're always worried about trying to hold on to something, there's always this, again, it's this fear that doesn't allow you to be fully involved, because the fear makes you think that you can lose something. And you can only lose something if you think that you've gained something. But when you see that there's nothing to gain, therefore there's nothing to lose, and that everything is coming and going in life, and that life is impermanent, and the only thing that's permanent is your true nature. So it's best to discover the only thing that is permanent, which is your true nature. Because then this allows you to just simply enjoy life, the coming and going of life, stress-free, worry-free, fearless, total enjoyment of what is. See you in the next one.